X, The Man with the X-Ray Eyes, is a low-budget sci-fi semi-horror film directed by Roger Corman. It was a cheapie film that was played alongside Dementia 13, which was the debut film of Francis Ford Coppola. So this is a small budget movie about Dr. James Xavier. He's a surgeon, but he's also come up with an experiment to create X-ray eyes. So he creates this formula that allows you to see light on different spectrums. So when his department starts to question the amount of money he's pouring into these experiments, he has to cut corners and he starts experimenting on himself. So at first it's a novelty. He can like look at people's wallets from a distance or see people naked. It's all fun until he can't turn it off. He has to wear special goggles so that he can sleep because he keeps seeing through his own eyelids. And then after an accident at work, he's got to go on the run. And he starts working as a great mentalist who's embarrassing people with his act. And he starts getting, he basically, Don Rickles in one of his only serious roles, pushes him to basically become a healer of sorts. So he starts looking at people and telling them if they have cancer and stuff, if they can't afford x-rays. And then eventually it comes to the point where James is on the run with his love interest Diane to a very tragic ending, basically. This movie is pretty simple. It's short. It's only like an hour 20. It's really simple in its execution. A little bit of cosmic horror. There's a little bit of something going on where you can't see what he's seeing, and like, you know, they try to do some psychedelic imagery, some skeletons, but then it starts to get to the point where it gets so strong he can see like the edge of the universe, and it ends up being like a really over-the-top kind of like screaming he can't drive kind of thing, running into a place he can't make it end, and it's driving him mad, almost like looking at a creature in the sky. You know, they could have played with that a little bit more, but overall it's a pretty strong film. Ray Milland does a really good job. You know, it's kind of a simple, cheap movie for him, but he does a really good job, and he brings a lot of seriousness to it. And there's also a few other faces in there, like Don Rickles and the guy from Terminator. So overall, it's a pretty enjoyable little schlocky sci-fi film. I give The Man with the X-Ray Eyes a 7 out of 10.